What's good, everybody? It is me. I'm back with another video. Today we left off on yesterday we left off on page 667. We're now on page 68. This is Amulet, book 9, the Waverider, right here, episode 2. So let's start. So we got the group going along with Vigo and I forgot the other characters, Trellis. I forgot the other two. But anyways, let's see. Alright, so they're out here balling in the river. Alright. What's out here, Vigo? We're looking for an old friend. Local villagers have suggested we will find her at this rock quarry. They are afraid to speak with her. Why are they afraid? They believe she is a ghost. Is she a ghost? Depends on who you ask. Either way, she's definitely a stonekeeper. She's one of the very best. So this might be a character that we have never that this book has never mentioned. So, but there could have been foreshadowing anyways. This quarry was abandoned by the locals after the stonekeeper moved in. They have mostly left her alone at her request. Hello. Vigo, why a rock quarry? If I had to guess, materials. She's looking for materials she can use to build. Trellis, why not just use your powers as a king to have the army reconstruct the cities? I'm not the king. If you are no longer the king, what do you intend to be? I'm just going to be me, whatever that means. For what it's worth, I thought you did the right thing. Shh, hold still. You should have not come here, Vigo. I had nowhere else to go. We're on a mission of peace. Why should I listen to you after all that has happened? I didn't come here to fight. I came to speak with a friend. I need your help, Ronan. My help? Yo, that's a cool name. Now, we already know that, judging by these two little panels, that Ronan has masked herself for her protection of whatever is trying to come after her. I guess. I don't know. We're on a mission to rebuild Aledia, and you are the best builder I know. So why did you not defend me when the council decided to force me out, exiled for telling the truth? When I questioned the council, they put all their faith in Max, and look where it got them. You agreed with them. You were on their side. One of my biggest mistakes, and for that I'm sorry. I'm determined not to make the same mistake again. I was asked to lead a new Guardian Council, but my time has passed. I know it has to be led by you. Will you do this? Vigo, I already started. I had a feeling. How many? 4, 5 if you include me. I assumed everything would eventually fall apart on its own. So we trained for when Aledia would need us. I guess that time is now. Who are your new students? They're not my students. This is Trellis, Prince of the Elves. Why would you bring him here? He renounced the throne, so he is no longer the prince. He has become an ally and a friend. You walked away from the throne? Yes. That was your choice? My family was torn apart by the power of the crown. I have decided to live my life differently. If you need me to build, I will build. Good for you, kid. Who's the other elf? My name is Riva Ash, and this is my associate Balan. I am the mayor of Lucian, sister city of Cielas. That puts me in charge of the Guardian Council until order is restored. With this authority, I grant you the power to lead the council. I will assist you in any way I can. You don't believe there's anyone else out there, do you, Vigo? I'm afraid we are on our own. I have heard you say those words countless times, and I never believe them to be true, because you always forget about the new kids. Oh, wow. Sweet. What is this? Oh my gosh, the light. What is this place? It's our training ground. We need young minds who are not afraid to build, so we practice here in a quarry. Alright, so this is like a little demo. I'm going to guess that you are here because you recall what I used to tell you. that powers were granted to us as a means to build. Meanwhile, the council remained focused on using the power to control others, then push us down the path to war. As was often the case, you were ahead of the curve. Were. I still am. Once you've caught up, you can thank me. It will take years for others to process what we've done. With everyone fighting over the keys to the past, I figured somebody had to think about our future. Listen up, team. We've got guests. Guests? I thought we weren't supposed to bring anyone here. You said it would disturb our training. Training is over. What? Wait, really? These people are asking me to help them rebuild Cielos. You know what that means? It means we're the new Guardian Council, just like you always said would happen. Tell others to pack only what they can carry. Meet us in the tier room when you are ready. Will do. Guardians, welcome to the quarry. That young stonekeeper is Brent. He's a leader. You'll like him, Vigo. Where did you find these stonekeepers? When kids have abilities like they do, it's hard for people not to notice. I just followed the talk about strange kids with powers to see if they were referring to stonekeepers. This led me to these 4 students. I offered them a place to train away from outside pressure. They accepted. This building looks familiar. It should. I built this particular structure myself. It was designed to emulate the tier room in the Guardian Council chamber on Cielos. I valued the many talks we had there, and I wanted to recreate that experience for my students. Please make yourselves at home. What is this, Ronan? Research. We're studying the void and working on theories for how it works. What you see there is a very simple model of our universe. The universe, like I said, the model is a simple illustration of a complex media. The sphere in the center is the beginning, right? I do not believe in beginnings or endings, only changes. For the sake of the model, the sphere at the nexus can represent a beginning, if you like. If every action has an opposite and equal reaction, then we can presume every particle moving through space has a twin particle moving in the opposite direction. The endpoints of these opposing vertices represent particles that create what we might call alternate realities. The blue wire represents us, the stonekeepers represents. We believe that the mother stone and the amulets carved from it allow us to travel across and between alternate realities. We can essentially surf the waves of these realities by way of the void. You believe the void is more than a place for dreams and memories, a kind of road between alternate realities. Like I said, this is all research. We only have these simplified models to help us understand. I honestly don't think our minds are strong enough to understand how the void works. Then you old folks can give it a rest. Since it's our turn to try and figure things out, hey, if you want respect, be respectful. Yo, that looks like Emily, and that looks like Naven. When the stonekeepers showed signs of being cursed or losing control, they were treated as though they were broken. In the worst situations, they were imprisoned or killed. What should we have done? The council should have been patient with them. Young birds go into a fit of discomfort, an awkward stage, when they molt their early feathers. They go through this process in order to grow the feathers they will need to fly. The council saw stonekeepers losing control as a sign of failure or sickness, but I suspected they were wrong. I saw enough evidence that this loss of control was a phase and not an attitude, so I decided to see for myself, and I let myself lose control of my power. I found myself in a strange version of the void, and I was tested. I don't recall the details of my journey, but I managed to find my way back. Upon my return, I felt different. I felt like I had a clear vision for my purpose in life. I knew what I needed to do. I would need to train new builders, and I would need to train them to travel on a difficult path, and I needed to do it myself. That's when I left the council. I set up this base here in the rock quarry in order to protect not just the stonekeepers, but the process that allows them to grow. Each of these students lost control of their powers at one point, and we are here to help them through it. We've had some epic fights in here. My name is West. When I lose control, I turn into a weaver. Don't remind us. You're a real pain to wrangle back to a natural state. My name is Leah. I transform into a sea serpent and terrorize a fishing village before coming back to my senses. My name is Janice, and my giant form is difficult to describe. I suppose it is. It's terrifying. It looks like a Cthulhu. No, that's the spider from book 1, yeah. Janice turns into a kind of monster insect. I suggest not getting on her bad side. My name is Bren, and my form is possibly the silliest one. Silliest? Brent turns into a giant turtle. It's actually very cute. Hey, it can be scary in an adorable way, yeah. Well, for what it's worth, you have all shown tremendous courage. I never allowed myself to let go of control. Everything we've trained to do, we've learned from Ronin. And now it is time to put all our theories into practice. We're going to be thrown into the fire without much time to gain familiarity with our surroundings. Vigo, where do we begin? We start by helping Riva Ash rebuild the city of Lucian above ground. We need to design it to allow Cielus to return to its proper location. The reunification of the two cities and the return of the Guardian Council will signify a new era of peace in Aledia. That sounds great, but what do we do about the shadows? Dark forces will always exist and work against you. We will have to continue our work while fighting back the shadows. Vigo's right. The darkness will always exist around every corner, but we can't let that deter us. There you go. This battle will be won through patience and slow, measured steps forward. We build, defend, and we keep moving forward. Sounds good. Let's just get this thing started. What's wrong, Trellis? I just wish I had it together like these kids. I feel like I lost so much time. Don't worry. Just make sure to make better choices from now on. Learn as much as you can learn. And try to remember what you can for the next time around. Next time, we'll be outside. Yeah, that's a lot of regret from Trellis, man. I feel him. Seeing you teach and lead is impressive, and not at all surprising. Much of this comes from what I learned from you, Vigo. Like you, I'm not against looking up to those who are younger than I am. Wish I had followers that advise as well as you have. These kids didn't need to make the mistakes Vigo and I did learn what they know. They are just quicker to trust their instincts. They are quicker to believe in themselves. You think we can teach it? It's going to take some work. Just a reminder that it was Ronin who taught herself all of this, and she is the one who taught these kids. It wasn't Vigo, her teacher, or anyone else. We're so concerned about whether we are doing enough. When all that might be required, it is that we stay out of their way. Okay, back to Emily's point of view. Above the clouds, the world is such a peaceful place. It's difficult to imagine that below those clouds, a war is raging. When things get terrible on the surface, I try to remind myself what it's like up here. Stonekeeper, I can sense that you are falling asleep. We should stop to take a break and allow you to rest. No, we don't have time to stop. I can stay awake. Kala is right. You will need your energy for the fight ahead. Do you know a place where we can rest safely? We can stop at Enaki Canyon. There, we will also find food to eat. Rest here and we'll find you something to eat. Thank you for helping me, Kala. After what you have done for us, we are in your debt. Rest easy, Emily. We will stand watch. Okay, Kala? Cora? Alright. She's in her subconscious. We're in her subconscious. Your friends cannot hear you. Ickle. which is the Stonekeeper's name. Density. It's time for you to choose a path. If you speak as if you're in control, you have no power over me, Equal. You're right, but we are both servants of my masters. Who are these masters you keep talking about? They exist around us, but are not seen. Your kind are not ready to know them. My kind? You mean humans? Among others. What about me? Am I ready to know who they are? I can show you how to contact them. Yes, show me. My masters do not communicate with just anyone. They are selective. And they have taken an interest in you. They know who I am. They have been watching your journey closely. What do they want? They need your help. Their home planet is located in a nearby galaxy and it is dying. They are here to see if other life forms can succeed where they have failed. What happened here? Their habitat is compromised and they want to reverse curse. They are hoping someone here can help them find a solution. Where are they now? They are right here in this room. They exist on a parallel timeline that can be accessed by the power of the stone. Your powers can generate waves of energy that you may use to shine a light on this hidden world. It will simply require finding the right wavelength and infusing it with energy. How can I believe anything you say? What do I have to gain if what I say isn't true? Use the light from your stone and staff and see for yourself. Use your power to light your path, yeah. These shadows. Are your masters standing in front of me? Oh my. Are they machines? Yes. Equal, are you a program? That is correct. I have taken my name from the place I was born. The Intelligent Kinematic Operations Laboratory, also known as ICL. Oh, okay. You and the masters are not from Typhon, aren't you? No, we are not. We are like you. We are from Earth. Were you created by Scylla Charnan? Yo. Yes. Oh my gosh. So, dude, this is mind-blowing. Okay, next one. You have told me repeatedly to find my family. But the closest thing I have to a family is you. The planet they need help with. It's Earth, isn't it? Yes. You have been on a long journey to understanding your power. It is now time for you to go home. We have to leave these planets in better shape than we found them. If we don't leave until we do that. Time is of the essence, Emily. I know. But if we don't stop the conflict here, it will find its way back to Earth. I am going to need your master's help. I don't know how many of you are out there, but I need to go find my family and let them know where I am. Bring us back together and take us to the shadows. Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen. Okay. Alright, this is old version of Emily. Silas created wondrous toys, big and small. Some of them are as intricate as their real-life inspirations, such as this golden moth. He intended for these toys to help us, and they have helped us. But their help has come at a steep price. Because of them, we may be losing a sense of who and what we are. How much worse do things get in the future? Who said things will get worse? Not worse, just different. The changes will be uncomfortable, but the discomfort is only temporary. You know you are about to embark on a very dangerous mission. Yes. We are entering the quiet before the storm. I have grown accustomed to the feeling. It used to frighten me. How about now? Does it frighten you? No. Now look forward to the sense of anticipation. Is it wrong not to be afraid? It just means you know that you are prepared. This little machine has Naven's coordinates. It will take you to where he and Mom are located. This leg of the journey will not be easy, and there will be consequences, so prepare for the worst. Consequences? What do you mean? Emily, who are you speaking with? I was just talking to myself. However, I did find this. What is this? A machine that can help us locate my family. How can we trust it? I don't trust it. But it was created by my ancestor for the purpose of keeping my family together. I don't think we have much choice but to follow it, even if it's only following the wind. Then we will ride along with you and the wind. Thank you, Cora. I appreciate your company. These times remind me of something our parents used to tell us, that our survival may hinge on the actions of others who are far away or not seen. And if we work to do right by them, they will do the same for us. Alright. The Galba Cycle Aledia. Okay, we are going to end the episode right here. Page 119. Alright, so we have just found major mind-boggling activities in episode 2 of this read-through. First off, we got a new character, Akol, or the spirit of the Stonekeeper, that is within Emily's stone amulet, was an actual person who I would like to theorize that it passed away and got emplaced. Its spirit got emplaced into the amulet, and those little robot thingies is a reflection of the person, and or maybe no, actually Akol is an abbreviation for correction. Akol is actually a program, and these little machine toys thingies are whatchamacallit, are masters created by Silas, which is the character that we got introduced in book 1, Emily's great grandfather, I don't know. But obviously Akol is for Intelligent Kinematic Operations Laboratory. So he was created in the laboratory as a program that was placed within the stone, within the amulet, and there are many like him in different amulet users. So that is fascinating. That is honestly, that is something mind-boggling. Though that is something that I can compare to like what the heck moments in Amulet. Book 7, I forgot what it was. Book 8, Emily meets her old version of herself, and her future version of herself it has a child too. Book 7, hold on. Book 7, we get to see what caused the car crash that literally started this whole series. But anyways, this is amazing. This is nice. All right, I'm speechless. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna put an end to this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys found something new. Stay tuned, because I'm going to upload the next video sometime around like this weekend or such. But anyways, I'm gonna be out, so enjoy. Be good people. Bye.